Zofik
I'm
here,
pretty slick.
coming at you today with a ranked support as Cerberus. Have a Medusa in my lane, and I'm laning against a Jingchen and a Rama.
Good luck.
Okay.
Been trying to get
Attack the Titan.
some good gameplays
Cancel
coming
that.
out for y'all. Actually had one I liked better than this one, but I accidentally deleted it.
No.
But we'll make
Attack
do
the
with this one.
minion!
This is a good gameplay too.
Watch my back. Okay.
Attack the minions!
Then die.
I bought 2 chalices. I bought the Baron's Brew and the Help Chalice, because I just kind of want to play a little bit aggressive. And I mean, I think those 2 chalices stack, so it's just the best way to have sustain in the early game is to have both of those chalices.
On my way.
I'm eating shots from the Rama, but I mean, we did outclear them, so it's worth it, I guess.
See ya.
Bye.
One tip that I think is really
Yeah, I'm pretty
helpful is
slick.
just don't care about the archers until, for the most part at least, don't care about the archers until the melees are dead.
The props.
Giving up
Now,
so easily.
my Medusa just got a little bit too aggressive. She was trying to kill the Rama while Jingchen was like kind of body blocking, and they were just both hitting on her. And there wasn't much that I could do about it, because I got my heal on level 2 because I was low and I wanted to
Thanks.
just get a big burst of heal. Even though I did have 2 chalices, so maybe not the best thing. But I see my Pele's coming in, so I'm gonna blink on him. And yeah. It's gonna take a little bit to get the kill, but we did end up getting it.
Are you jealous that you didn't get to
And
slay
yeah,
that guy?
if you see your jungler coming in for a gank, like even if you think it's the worst gank you've ever seen in your life, like if you know they're gonna do it, then you just gotta follow up on it. Now that was a good gank, however, so I'm not trying to say that was a bad gank. I'm just saying like you always have to be following up on your jungler. The jungler and support have to be in lockstep pretty much the entire early. Well, I would say the entire mid game actually. And it's not complete lockstep, but it's definitely like a good strategy. Just follow around your jungler whenever they're going for a gank. So then it's like they're getting ganked by 2 people.
Be careful. Enemy missing.
Turn to base.
Yeah, I actually wanted to play Sobek, but well, I wanted to play Emoji. Obviously, Emoji was banned. I wanted to play Sobek after that. Sobek was banned. I'm like, okay, then I'll play Geb. Geb was banned. So then I was like, okay, I'll play Athena. Athena was banned. So I'm like, okay, looks like I'm playing Cerberus. So they literally banned. There were so many Guardians banned this game. It was all the ones that I wanted to play. It was so
See ya.
weird. Very strange experience.
Enemy missing middle.
Because, like, I mean, who bans Athena
Enemy
and
missing
Sobek?
middle.
Like, I know, I'm not saying those are bad characters, I'm saying that never gets prioritized like that.
Cancel that.
We got a Chang'e solo, but we got a Baron Samji solo. We're both triple magical with mage solo laners.
Take this jungle buff.
Yeah, this Jing Chan, you guys been paying attention, he's aggressive, and I mean, you can do that on Jing Chan. Like, one of the most underrated aspects of Jing Chan, why Jing Chan is so good, is you can completely get away with playing that aggressive simply because of the HP 5. That's his passive, is HP 5. But my Pele's gonna come in, their jungler's also gonna come in, but Jing Chan really, you could tell he didn't know what was happening, so gonna end up getting the kill on him.
I don't want to kill that guy too.
Trying to peel from my
enemy
Pele,
has
but
been
just my abilities were down, so there wasn't much I could do.
See ya.
But yeah, I mean, both junglers came to the duo, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Pele just really wanted to kill him with Jing Chen, and Jing Chen just didn't even know this was happening. I think I have kill potential on the Rama because he's low and he has no mana, so I'm gonna go in, blink on him, and I'm actually gonna end up getting the kill because I hit everything,
You've done a
and
crime.
then I die.
A crime.
And that was risky because if I missed
You have
even
been
one thing there, he would have lived.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But I mean, sometimes you gotta be taking risks, you know.
Enemy missing
I'm gonna get
middle.
Enemy missing
the
left.
lifesteal boots because
Enemy
now that
spotted.
these boots have life still, they're actually pretty good. I see some people buying them way more than I feel like you should be buying them, but if you're gonna play a super aggressive support, like if you're playing Cerberus, you gotta be buying the lifesteal boots. I mean, come on. I mean, unless none of them are buying beads, and so your ult's just gonna be eating people alive, and so you'd rather go the cooldown boots in that situation, but that's never gonna happen. So, I mean, if you're getting farmed early game, and like you can just tell like you're somehow already really behind, then I guess then you can go reinforce creeps. But again, barely ever gonna happen. So I definitely think lifesteal boots are gonna be the
Ultimate is
boots
ready.
of popularity when it comes to Cerberus.
Are you jealous that
I'm
you
gonna
didn't
come
get
over
to
here
slay
because I
that
see
guy?
that there's some fights happening. It's that thing that I said where like you kind of want to follow up
I'd
on
wanna
your
kill that
jungler
guy
and the
too.
ganking,
Like, for sure.
No problem.
and once you rotate to mid, basically.
Thanks.
I'm gonna grab the Totem Maku. Always gotta grab the Totem Maku. If you go to
Take this
solo
jungle
lane
buff.
as a support, and Totem Maku is still up, you gotta get the Totem
No
Maku.
probs.
I think I'm gonna try and put pressure on the Sloth, just because.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Be careful, middle.
Now, as you can see, the next item I'm going into is Stone of Binding, which it's got power, and then also the
Enemy
passive's
missing.
great, so it just goes hand in hand with the fact that Cerberus is an aggressive support who wants to be doing damage. Because I mean,
Enemies have returned to base.
he has an ult for CC, but it's an ult that a lot of people love to just save their escape abilities for. And then he has a stun, but his stun is not consistent, so he really is a low CC Guardian most of the time. And so you need to be making up for that by having a little bit more damage than a normal Guardian does. I'm gonna come over here. I see my Paley's ganking this lane, so like I said, lockstep with your jungler. I'm gonna come gank this lane. Help her kill the Rama.
An enemy has been.
I know Jing Chen doesn't have feed, so I'm gonna ult him here. But my Pele
ally has been.
ends up getting killed by the Bastet. We weren't expecting the Bastet rotation, but she wasn't expecting the Hades rotation, so my Hades is gonna have good rotation there. Good ult by my Medusa. That was definitely a good ult by him. I'm trying to get the Thoth kill, but I just don't have enough damage even with my damage items.
Killing.
And if they didn't have the tower to save them, we would have killed both of them. So good team fight by us.
No probs.
They didn't play that too terribly either. It looks like my Hades is actually gonna dash over the wall and get the kill on the Thoth. Really smart play on my
I'd wanna
Hades
kill
since
that
he
guy
has
too.
the
Like, for sure.
Impressive.
healing.
Be careful.
But obviously he didn't
ally's
expect the
been
Rama
killed,
to be coming back, so I guess it wasn't
you
a
did
smart
really
play.
everything you could have.
See ya.
Especially considering the Thoth's behind already, so it's not like he's putting him behind. I don't really know. I don't really know if that was worth it or not, but I think it wasn't. But again, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, see, Hades says not sure if that was worth it. Yeah, I'm not sure that was worth it either. Honestly forgot that he said that. So my Pele is just getting a little bit too aggressive. I think she was like, maybe trying to invade or something. I'm gonna try to peel for her.
Enemy missing left.
And
And like, yeah, the chances of me being able to peel for
Enemy
her,
ultimate
especially as a
down.
Cerberus, was like 1%. But I also know, since I'm a Guardian, I'm playing support, they're not gonna be able to kill me if I do try to peel. So there's no point in not at least trying. Because if you get that 1% chance where it actually ends up working out, it's totally worth it. Like the risk versus reward is there. That's the kind of options you gotta be weighing in Smite. Got the Jing Chan playing really aggressive. He's actually gonna backpedal me with that. Great ult by him. I'm really low, and they actually do end up killing me. I think I died to. Oh no, I did die to the Rama. Okay.
You go quickly.
Yeah, that
and
was
that you
great
died
play
on
by the
purpose.
Jing Chen.
Be careful, right?
Yeah, hitting an enemy with ground control will place a debuff on the enemy. So any crowd control. That's why Stone of Binding is so good, because it's literally any crowd control.
Enemy spotted.
That's too
And you see me
bad.
type in chat to tell my team that I'll buy Voidstone because I know that Voidstone's a good item for pretty much everyone on our
See ya.
team that's
On my
magical.
way.
You know, like I could see Baron wanting it or Hades wanting it. So just to make sure that we only
Really
get
hope
one,
your
I'm gonna
ally
call
is
out
fine
that
with the
I'm the one
concept
who's
of
going to get it. And you definitely want Voidstone. The perfect situation for Voidstone is when your team has
enemy
3
has been
magical
slain.
and their team has 3 magical. That's the perfect time to buy Voidstone. You always need to be buying Voidstone if both teams have triple magical.
Enemy missing
At least in my
middle.
opinion. I'm not trying to act like what I say is facts. I'm just going off of what I think I've learned about the game. Like if I ever became a pro player, then maybe I'd believe in my opinions more. But as you can see, I'm still a noob. I went to
Enemy
ult the
missing, careful.
Thoth, just trying to pull beads, not thinking about the fact that he can just dash. So if you want to pull beads with the Cerbolt, you gotta make sure their dash is down at least, because Cerbolt's kind of slow, so they can, and it's pretty telegraphed, so they'll be able to get away from it just with their movement ability a lot of the times. Not always, but a lot of the times, yeah.
Take left lane.
They're going in on my Hades, so I'm gonna come in here and put some pressure on them.
Enemy
Take some pressure off on my Hades. Good ult by the Hades.
Are you jealous that you didn't get to slay that
Jin
guy?
Chen's really tanky though. Yeah, he's gonna barely end up being away.
That's a killing spree, folks. I'd want to kill that guy too. Like for
This
sure.
Hades is actually on my friends list. I think he's. I don't think Hades is the best
I'll attack
character ever,
left lane.
but I do think
An
Hades is
enemy
kind of an
has
underrated
been
character. And
slain.
I think this guy's pretty good at Hades. So
Your right tower is under attack.
Don't get cocky.
2 of them are dead. So we're just gonna get the FG since we were closer to the Pyromancer and the Gold Fury.
Bye.
And I think their
See ya.
ADC was still up too. So
Rest to die. Every mortal living.
now we need ward. So I have to end up selling one of my chalices eventually, and I'm gonna decide to do it in the mid game because I mean, you know, that's when you really need to be centering the Gold Fury and you know.
On my way.
I also like to call out when I'm warding. I'll do the VSQQ
On my
because
way.
sometimes your teammates will get mad at you like, why aren't you helping me? I'm getting ganked at this moment. And it's like, bro, I just called out I'm warding. So if you expected me
Careful right.
to help you,
On my way.
then you're dumb. I'm gonna go for an ult there because I know I'm hitting 2. I'm pretty sure I pulled beads there.
On my
And I
way.
knew I was really low, so normally I would just run when I'm that low to try
Are you
and do
jealous that
everything
you
to
didn't get to
live.
slay that guy?
But actually, since I have the lifesteal boots, I'm gonna attack so I get more health back from the lifesteal.
I'd want to kill that guy too. Like for
That's
sure.
one thing you gotta be remembering when you're buying lifesteal boots, is that you have lifesteal, so you need to play like you have lifesteal.
Attack the golden fury.
But yeah, good rotation in by my teammates. They end up barely saving my life, and I really like that play
Killing
we did.
spree.
It just gives us the free Gold Fury. That was perfect by us. That was a perfect time to fight in the duo lane, because we're ahead, and we know that if we fight in the duo lane, we're favored to win, and if we do win, we get Gold Fury for free. And Gold Fury is really good at the 13-minute mark, so just a great play by us, and we're even winning in the
An
solo
enemy
lane right
has
now.
been slain.
On my way.
So we're just winning all around.
Completed.
We're definitely
ya.
starting to get ahead. This game's starting to run away from the enemy. We're 5k up. I am still behind
Enemies incoming left.
their support.
Be careful.
That's kind of just my playstyle. I don't focus on farm as much as some other support players do, so I'll notice like even when my team's ahead, sometimes I'll be behind.
Enemy
But it's
missing.
really not that big a deal. Like, you're playing support, being behind on support is the least mattering role to be behind on. So people that focus on farm as support, I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but I'm gonna say that I don't think it's necessary, and I don't do it.
Enemies in the middle lane.
I'll do little things here and there to get more farm, but I don't really focus on it very much.
Be careful, right. Enemy missing left. Missing middle.
So the enemies are not in middle lane, so I'm thinking they might be in right lane. Because I also heard enemy missing left as well.
Enemies in the middle lane.
Careful, miss.
And yeah, you
Careful,
definitely want to
on my
level up
way.
your 2 first, because your 2 is your best ability. It does a good amount of damage and it has
Are you
protection
jealous
shred
that you
on
didn't
it.
get to slay that
And
guy?
you want to level up your 1 just
one.
because it's your next best
Okay.
damaging ability.
I'll get
I'm calling out that I'm gonna gank for the Baron, so he knows that I'm ganking, so he's gonna ult, then I'm gonna ult, because it is a Chang'e, so she's super tanky and has a lot of sustain, so we need to burn both our ults there. We end up barely getting
wanna
the kill
kill that
before the
guy.
Fault can rotate in, so that's just a good call by us. You know, I say I'm gonna gank, he's like, oh, you're gonna gank? I'll ult. And then I can ult right after, so just
Still
well
going?
played by me and the
That's,
Baron.
Rampage.
Okay.
We had to play it exactly like
Okay.
that, or the Chang'e wouldn't have died. Before Thoth came, at least.
Ultimate is ready.
Cancel that.
Not that the Thoth
Okay.
coming would have been the biggest steal in the world. I mean, don't be afraid to pick up blue buff. Like, if your solo laner doesn't want blue buff, just pick it up. The cooldown on it's nice. I see that there's a break in the action, so I'm going to take this time to look at everyone's
No
builds.
probs.
Definitely got to be looking at everyone's builds at least a few times every game. If you want to maximize your gameplay, you really have to know your enemy.
Be right back.
I always like to see who's carrying and who's
Hey.
trash. Like, if you're playing trash and you're like the mage, then I might buy less magical protections.
See ya.
If you're playing really good and you're the ADC, I might buy like mid guardian mail, or if you have crit, I might buy like spectral armor. Like, yeah, you're not in the solo lane, but you still got to counter build. Every role has to counter build.
Be careful, right.
Calling out, be careful, right? Because I know the Xing Chan's over there, and he's getting really
Careful.
aggressive. He just
Enemy
burned both of his
missing.
dashes on my Medusa, and we're rotating in, so I should ult him here, yeah. But he's gonna counter it with his ult, so it
It's
sucks.
ready.
That's the thing about Cerberus.
On my way.
It's not the best. It is not the best. Big team fight starting up here, but we're starting it right with the Hades ult.
An enemy has been slain.
Pele follows up on that. Baron gets a kill
That's
on
a
the
killing
Rom in the
spree,
backline.
folks.
We're just like dissecting this team fight.
Shut
I'm
down.
kind of trying to stay around my teammates just to make sure like none of them that are low are gonna get killed. You know, my Baron's still fighting, but he's our solo laner, so he's pretty tanky, so he should be alright. But we're gonna come in now that the Hades is in. And hit the stun on the Xing Chan. That should get him killed. I'm gonna blink because I'm like kill hungry right now. And then I hit 2 basic attacks and I miss 1 basic attack, I think. And I'm just gonna let the rest of this play out.
No one evades my glare. Very end.
Okay.
Hades kept getting in my way, but at the same time, I think I did miss 1 basic attack that I could hit. So if I hit that 1 basic attack, he might have died. I don't know. He still might have barely lived.
Impressive.
Nothing gets past me.
Retreat left lane.
But we pretty much did as much as we could. I don't know. There wasn't any huge misplays there. It was really just that
careful.
close.
Save yourself.
The battle isn't over yet.
Ultimate
One
is
thing you gotta
ready.
be paying attention to when you're playing
Careful.
Cerberus is your passive symbol, the 3 heads.
Retreat.
You don't want to be using your 1 unless the 3 heads are lit up, and the 3 heads get lit up by basic attack. Each basic attack lights up 1 head. Or if you use your 2, it lights up all 3 heads.
Jealous that you didn't get to slay that guy?
So I'm gonna go back in because I see
Your
that they're
ally
going
has
on my
been
Baron. I'm actually gonna end up
slain.
being able to follow up on that and pick up a kill.
No
So yeah, I
props.
did want to back there, but I saw my Baron needed help, so I'm gonna cancel my back. You know, I'm the
Your middle
support.
tower is
I gotta
under
be,
attack.
you gotta straight be dying for your teammates sometimes. Like if you're playing support role, you gotta actually support your team. Obviously, like that's so obvious, but some people really won't do that. Like some people will watch their teammates die. Like they'll see their teammate make a stupid decision, like their teammate's about to feed, and instead of trying to save them,
I'm on it.
they let
An
them
ally's
feed.
been killed, but you
You don't wanna let
did
your
really
teammates
everything
feed.
you could.
Right
You're playing support. Like I know it's they're being stupid, but
Ultimate is ready.
On my way. Ultimate
I mean,
is
it's
down.
just you want to do everything to make sure you're the one to die instead, because you're probably the one who was the
On my
lowest
way.
level anyways,
Ultimate is
and
down.
has the least amount of power.
Be careful, middle.
I think we can get a Gold Fury here. We're just that ahead. Like you can definitely go for Gold Furies when all 5 are up. And you're this ahead.
Evades my glare.
They are gonna try to defend it though, so
Retreat.
we might just do the little Gold Fury dance. I'm gonna drop my ward on it.
I'll watch
Enemies
them
in left
die.
gate.
We're gonna look at middle lane now, because they are like halfway pushed up mid lane right now.
Enemies in the
Ultimate is
middle
ready.
lane.
And I have my Blink ult and my Cursed Onk. And yeah, I got Cursed Onk because they have a Chang'e on their team basically. And I mean, just anti-heal's good in general.
Under attack.
And I didn't feel like buying an anti-heal item. And upgrade Cursed Onk is one of the best relics in the game because of the
Careful.
bonus damage it does. So basically, I'm just gonna try to use my Cursed Onk and make sure I hit the Chang'e every time I use it.
I'll attack the fire giant.
Yeah, Chang'e was basically being a tower noob there. Like, there's some people that think towers are so important that they need to die for them. Like, she had to have known that she was gonna die for that tower. I don't think that's ever worth it. We also get the Gold Fury too, so just a big misplay by Chang'e in my opinion.
On my way.
Your middle tower is
Gonna
under
go in on the
attack.
Thoth to pull his beads.
Ultimate is
Blink.
ready.
Blinking ult for
Ultimate is
Thoth
down.
beads isn't
Attack fire giant.
the best thing in the world, but I do think that is worth it. I will do that every day of the week. And if you're pulling beads, you definitely need to be calling it too. People that don't call beads are kind of,
Attack fire giant.
it's a slight throw. I can get it.
Ultimate is
You can't always be asked to do every little
careful.
thing, but it
Retreat.
definitely does help.
Okay.
Okay. Retreat. Right
And you see me
lane,
pick up the
retreat,
mid
right
guardian
lane.
mail,
Be careful, right.
and I
Enemy
guarantee you the only reason why I picked up the mid guardian mail is because their Rama's like
Careful right.
their
Enemies
Rama's
in the
like their
right
bread and
lane.
butter. Like he's the only reason they're still in this
Be
game.
careful, right.
missing. Enemies spotted.
In which case, I should also like get in the Rama's face a lot during team fights. So let's see if I actually do that.
On my
Because if you're
way.
buying mid guardian mail and you're never in the freaking hunter's face, then you kind of wasted your thing. Yeah, I'm in his face right now.
I'd want to kill that guy too.
I did hear the Jing Chan go in on my Medusa, so I turn around, but I see that, you know,
Ultimate is ready.
she's not low enough for him to do anything to her, so we're just gonna get the Rama kill for free.
Attack fire giant. Group up.
Attack fire
Yes.
Ward
Yeah,
the
we need to
fire
look at
giant.
Fire Giant now. If we get Fire Giant, we can end the game.
Completed. Attack fire giant. Group up. Attack fire giant.
We need wards.
I'm gonna go zone because I know this is slightly risky, but it is still 4 up, so. I knew Thoth didn't have his beats because of earlier, so I'm gonna ult him, but my teammates just were a little bit too slow to
Need
gotta
healing.
follow up on it, so that's fine. You miss every shot you don't take, so
Ultimate is ready.
I don't think that was the worst ult in the world. You really are trying to kill his Thoth. He has no beads, no dash. Used his Aegis.
Rampage.
You see me pop the Cursed Onk on the Chang'e.
Free your soul.
Getting in front of them, trying to slow down the movement a little bit, but yeah, this tower's still up. Definitely need to be taking down this tower right now.
team has destroyed a left enemy.
They still have 3 tier 1s up, and we're looking at the Phoenix,
Ultimate is
but
ready. Be careful.
we might be able to get it. I'd help initiate the fight, then I kind of
Really
move
hope
back
your
and
ally
maybe
is
try
fine
and
with the
peel.
concept of death.
But Cerberus just has trash peel.
An enemy has
Good old
been
by the
slain.
Hades.
Your ally has been
Pele comes in.
double kill.
If I hit that one on that Bastille, she would have died. You keep jumping at the same time.
Fight!
It's a 2 versus 3. We're all very low, but we do technically win that team fight. But we had fire giants, so we just lost 2 fire giants. Maybe should have just went for the towers. And by maybe I mean
Yeah.
probably most definitely.
Hey.
I picked up spectral armor because again I did notice that the Rama was their best player by far, and I also noticed that he got crit, so that's why I'm gonna do that. And while I don't think cooldown's the most important thing on Cerberus, it obviously is great for his ult, and I have no cooldown so
missing.
far, so I'm gonna go and get the Pride Vend for the 20% cooldown.
On my way. Ultimate is ready.
Hey.
Stone of Binding plus Cerberus too. Don't be afraid
Cancel that. Your middle
to
tower
attack
is
tanks
careful.
with your 2. Because yeah, you might not be doing a lot of damage to them because it's tank on tank violence. But your teammates, though, you'll reduce their protections by enough to where your teammates can shred the heck out of them. Like, if you have Stone of Binding and then 2,
Strike.
a tank,
Careful.
and then your hunter goes in on them,
I
like,
want to kill that
they're
guy
gonna get
too.
shredded.
Impressive.
For sure.
That's Cerberus' biggest asset, honestly. It's really not his ult. Like, there's people that have ults similar to him, but just better.
Attack. On my way.
His pass is really good too, though.
Careful.
Anti-heal plus deal heals.
That's a killing spree, folks.
It's really good
Impressive.
into the Chang'e.
Thanks.
Enemies in middle.
3 Gold Fury, then we're gonna
ready.
kind of split push, go mid and right.
Ultimate is ready.
Be careful.
Try and get rid of these last 2 towers.
On my way. Be careful, right? Ultimate is ready.
Kind of proud of this team. I think we played decently, like a ranked team.
Destroy the
This
right
match.
enemy tower.
Now we're split pushing Phoenixes. Pele's got the other Phoenix 25% lower. I'm
jealous
not
of
pushing Chan because I know he doesn't have beams and we're all near him. And then we can just kind of combo all 3 bolts, maybe try to keep killing him. He's actually a little bit too tanky, so they're gonna come in. Xing Chen kind of baited us and almost got our Medusa killed, but thankfully she barely lived. So it was a valiant effort by them, but didn't end up working out. But I'm also really low right now too, so they're just straight up dealing more damage to us than we're doing to them. They're doing good on the defense right now. But their mid Phoenix is below half at this point, so not a complete loss. We got it back though. We got it back.
Be careful.
Retreat.
Retreat middle lane. Middle lane.
I'll attack the fire giant.
Yeah, FG's about to come back up again, so we need to be looking towards Fire Giant again. We should go to pick up Fire Giant kind of easily.
Be right back. Need healing.
I suppose you are wrong.
Aye.
Hey. Be careful. Retreat.
We just have so much CC on our team that
Ready. Attack.
Be right back.
they just can't beat everything.
Ultimate is ready. Be careful.
Medusa ult, Baron ult, Hades ult,
On
my
my
ult.
way.
Be careful.
Chang'e ate some damage, so I'm gonna blink in. I pulled the ult from the Rana.
giant.
Would have been nice to actually get him with the ult or get the beads, but
Attack fire giant.
whatever.
Group up.
Grew up by so much, this should just be free fire giant.
Group up. Attack middle lane.
I'll attack
Ultimate
right
is down.
Be careful.
Be careful.
On my way.
Ultimate is down.
Wait.
Be careful.
They're trying to siege the mid Phoenix.
Ultimate is ready.
Time to go in.
Attack.
Pop that cursed
Ultimate is
on.
ready.
Looking at the Rama, gonna ult the Rama. Okay, Lace looking at the Rama with me.
There are no laws here. Killing is actually
Haley got 2 people before she went down, that's
going.
worth it.
That's ramping.
Phoenix is really low.
You've been shut
I'm
down.
gonna stay in the Phoenix pitch. I
Blame
think this
somebody else.
Phoenix.
It's not your fault.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy.
Yeah, it's too risky to go for Titan. We need to just go for another Phoenix. We can burn the crap out of him. We're a little bit too aggressive by Xinjiang.
I'd want to kill that guy too. Like for sure.
Attack left lane.
Group up.
Group up. Attack left
I'm
lane.
just gonna try to zone and make it easier to get the Phoenix.
Killings.
Jump damage.
Your team has destroyed a left
Careful.
enemy Phoenix. Retreat. Return to base.
Impressive. I'll attack the fire giant.
I'll attack the gold fury.
Yeah, well, some of our teammates are back, and we might as well just get the gold fury for
On
free.
my way. Ultimate is down.
With all 3 of their Phoenixes down, this should just be game pretty soon. Next push.
Be right back.
Are you sure it's not edible? Be careful in the jungle.
Ultimate is ready.
Group up. Attack the Titan.
Okay.
Group up.
Be careful. Group up.
Attack.
Okay, so we're here for the final push. Came in a little late, but my teammates don't even need
An
me.
enemy
They've already
has
killed
been-
2. Our Hades doesn't go dying
Unfortunate,
though.
really. Like when Pepper says it.
We just need to,
the
just need to
other
focus Titan
announcement.
and kill here.
Titan.
2 consecutive.
That's game.
That's a killing spree.